Hello everyone, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I'm wearing the makeup headband, not really because I still need to, but the hair isn't doing much of anything and it's just still there. So this is going to be a little roundup of some lip and cheek holiday sets from Sephora that I've been trying lately. So we're going to give them the thumbs up or the thumbs down or the thumbs middle, as we say in this house sometimes. I'm just going to share my take on what I've been testing out. Also, I'm going to try to recurl this eye because what happened over here? What happened? Okay. Also, my base makeup in this video, I'm wearing Makeup by Mario, both the foundation and the concealer. If you're wondering on shades, that's 7C on the foundation and 160 on the concealer. I set that. I used the bronzer from the Hourglass palette, palette 3 snake palette. I got the owl lid because I love owls. And now that kind of leads us into our blush conversation. I've been trying a couple of different blush sets from Sephora. The first one is this from LYS. This retails for $22, which I think is a pretty fair price for a kit from Sephora. And you're getting 3 of these cream blushes, which I think are fairly generously sized. That's 0.14 ounces in each of these. I got their cream blush holiday set last year and I liked it. And I feel like this year they kind of went with the same tones, but more intensity. Like there was a deep shade last year, but this shade has more like berry punch. There was a coral, but this one's brighter. And then they put in a shade that actually has kind of a shimmery finish in it. This one is called Self Love Shimmer. To me, when I glance at it, I think classic dusty rose, but when you swatch it, when you look at it up really close, you can see some shimmer. And I can also detect a little bit when I apply it. So I'll pop to the application of this one. This was the first thing I put on my cheeks color-wise today. I just thought it looked like the softest color, but yeah, the pigment does show up and there is a very fine, kind of like silvery toned shimmer in that. I do like these cream blushes. I find them easy to blend. I think they're a very classic cream blush formula. Not quite as dewy as a Tower 28 lip and cheek, but not quite as cream to powder feeling as an e.l.f. putty blush. So very, very classic cream formula. I can dip a Sephora 56 straight into it, dab it on the cheeks, and easily have my color. No struggle blending this in on top of powder. Like it really doesn't matter. And I do like this shade. I like that there's one with shimmer. This color called Self Love. I noticed that there's one in their regular line called Self Love, but this is Self Love Shimmer, so they've changed it up a little bit. This color called Humble does exist in the regular line. You're just getting that mini size here. It's corally pink. Very pretty. I like that each of these shades are so different from the next. And then my favorite, I really love this one called Unique, and this seems to be just new to this set. You're getting this beautiful berry color that really has a lot of kind of pinky purpliness in there. It shears out beautifully. We love a berry cheek this time of year. This could have definitely made it into my last video where I was talking about the berry lip and cheek combos. I used a little bit on my Sephora 56 on top of my other blush today, and it really gave a fun color pop. It's cool to have these 3 different shades where you can layer different ones. You could say, oh, I put this on, now I want to make that a little more muted. Or you start here like I did today, now I want to take it up a notch. You can decide what you want to do. I think $22 is a good price, and I think these are extremely user-friendly cream blushes. And again, I feel they are all kind of stepped up intensity-wise from what was released last year in the LYS set. So these I give a thumbs up to. The other cheek set that I tried is the little Rare Beauty set. It's called Blush and Glow. It's a 4-piece set and you're getting 2 liquid highlighters and 2 of their dewy liquid blushes. I like to look into the mini sets from Rare Beauty, especially with their cheek products, because they are such little goes a long way products. And it's like if you can take advantage of that value of getting more in a smaller size, you're still probably not going to go through them very fast. So the shades you get this kind of like pinky soft berry blush called Wisdom. That appears to be exclusive to this kit. Virtue is like a dirty peach, and that is part of the regular line. And then you have Magnetize and Transcend. I believe Transcend is part of the permanent collection, and it's kind of like a rose gold. And then this goldeny one called Magnetize is exclusive to the set. This set for me is kind of a like, not a love. Thumbs middle, I guess you could say. I'm going to swatch out both of these blushes for you. it's not that I don't like it. It's not that there's really anything wrong with it. And again, if you know you love rare beauty products, this may be a great way to get a nice little collection of things. I just find them, especially in comparison to the LYS stuff, I find them to be much more fussy, you know, just more fussy to apply. You gotta be more careful with them. There's some swatches of those blushes, and then I don't know if I even have the space to fully shear these out, but you can see one is a soft berry, one is that dirty peach. Again, shades that kind of reflect the color scheme I was talking about in the video with the lip and cheek picks. We had the pumpkin spice kind of shades, and we had the berry mum looking shades. I did go ahead and show, let's see, this kind of rose gold highlighter. That's the one called Transcend. I popped that on top of my look today, and it's beautiful. It's glowy, but it doesn't leave a shimmer trail. You know, fairly easy to blend in, just putting the dot on. And the blushes are nice as well. I'm just a little more into these because I find a little more uniqueness in these, especially the berry color here and also the coral. And with these tones, they're nice, but you know, you gotta be kind of careful with the blushes. Just get a little bit on, blend a little bit at a time. It's harder to find that sweet spot of how much you need. Then you end up taking some time building it up, blending out what you build up. Sometimes you end up swiping those blushes off on your hand first because they could be too intense right off the bat on the cheeks. Just a bit more fussy. If you love the Rare Beauty blushes, I mean, it's a pretty little combination. I like the set. I'm just not in love with the set. Now we're going to be trying on some lip stuff. I've been very attracted to lip glosses lately. I decided to try Fenty Beauty's little set, which I've popped them all out of the box, but it's the Glossy Posse Volume 6.0. They're giving you a Gloss Bomb Cream, which I thought was cool because I've never had one of those. So straight up creamy color from a Gloss Bomb instead of having the shimmer. They're giving you the Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizer in the shade Pink Dragonfly, which I didn't have that. And then I was very intrigued by the Gloss Bomb Heat. This is the Universal Lip Luminizer and Plumper. So far, all video long as I've just been sitting here, I've had on this Pink Dragonfly. Did I say dragon fruit earlier? Dragonfly. So this shade feels like a muted pink with kind of a warm golden shimmer. I'm going to add a little bit more. It does have some sheerness. It's been really pretty layered up on top of some different lip colors. And I'll tell you, I've worn a lot more lifter glosses lately than I have these gloss bombs from Fenty. I own a couple of them, and there truly is such a similar feel in the texture of these. And just the way they come off the applicator, much like the lifter glosses, a lot wants to come off of these applicators. And sometimes it ends up feeling like a little too thick, a little too much goop. So you watch yourself a little bit on the application there. Like me going and applying another coat of one of these just to show you a little more color, feeling like too much on the lips. I didn't need that much. But that's Pink Dragonfly, sheer pink with some shimmer. Next, this is the Fenty Glow Cream. So Fenty Glow, wasn't that the name of the first gloss bomb that ever came out? And now they've put it out in a cream. Let's pop it on. I love the color. Kind of a warm pinky peach thing going on. I really enjoy how much more opaque this is than the usual. Definitely could be a standalone lip color for me, would not absolutely have to be layered up with another lipstick or a lip liner. I really like that. And then this clear gloss that's called Heat. I've been playing with these for like a couple weeks now. I believe this truly plumps the lips. Like, it's a clear gloss, and part of me was a little disappointed when I got this kit because I was like, oh yeah, that gloss is just clear, you know, it's not giving me any color. And I was a little disappointed, but yet I've applied this sometimes early in the makeup look as I've continued getting ready, and you can feel the heat, all right? I don't find it to be as painful as a Too Faced lip injection, which is on my far end of the pain scale for lip plumpers, but it does have kind of a burny feeling tingle. But this for sure plumps my lips. They do look like they have more color naturally as this sits on my lips. It just brings some color out of my lips, and I swear they do truly look fuller when I wear this. And I don't always feel that way about every lip plumper I use. Sometimes I'm just like, it smoothed out the lines, it's kind of hard to say. This, I'm about certain this is making my lips bigger. Even in this amount of time. Look, this is the only color that's on. It's clear, but it's causing my natural lip color to show more, and the lips do just look fuller. Little tingle, little burny tingle, but not too painful. I give this set a thumbs up, especially if you like the more like natural muted tones. Nothing in here is going too deep and dark. Lovers of the classic rosy lip, not a fully nude lip, but a little bit stepped up and more rosy than that, I think you'll enjoy these. They're a nice formula. Again, a lot like a lifter gloss, but maybe a little bit more of a luxurious packaging design. And I do think if you're okay with having a little bit of a tingle on the lips, I think you will be impressed by the result from this Gloss Bomb Heat, because it's truly doing something here. Thumbs up for that set. Thank you very much. And see, look, I've just taken the gloss off. Do my lips not look plumper? I mean, I feel like they really do. We've got another gloss thing. This is a little duo from Tower 28. It's called Lip Drip Duo Cookie Butter Edition. A glossy lip duo inspired by cookie butter, features milky lip jelly and chestnut, a warm brown with gold shimmer, with a hint of holiday spice, plus best-selling Shine On Lip Jelly and Chill to glaze any look. So Tower 28, I have like one Tower 28 gloss in the shade Cashew, and I do like it. We're gonna pop on Chestnut here for you. See the warmth coming out? I don't really see a lot of shimmer when it's on the lips, but I can see that little golden shimmer they mentioned in the tube. Smell, I mean, they call it cookie butter. It looks like cookie butter, but it doesn't smell like cookie butter. And I really am barely sensing any kind of spice, did they say? Oh, maybe just a little bit. If you really think spice when you smell it. Okay, let's get it on here. So the texture of this gloss, I feel, is a little bit thinner than the Fenty. I like that color very much. It really feels good on my lips. Once you put it on, I don't know about any of you guys, but I sense almost more of a treatment feel for what has just been put on my lips, whereas the Fenty, it's like, yes, I am wearing a lip gloss. There is a thick gloss on the lips. This, kind of moisturizing, and I really do like that, and I like the color as well. That shade could stand alone for me. I think it would be really pretty on top of a deeper lip liner too, but even just as is, I'm content with this. But I'm a little let down that the partner is just this clear gloss, okay? I know some people love a clear gloss, but if I'm just getting two, again, this is the Shine On Lip Jelly and Chill. Let's just apply it. Ooh. The smell of that must just be the regular scent that these have. I can't tell if it's the teeniest bit coconutty or maybe just nutty in general. There's that clear gloss just on top of my natural lips. Nothing wrong with it. Somehow it feels thinner than this formula. I'm not sure what that's about. I could go either way on this set. Like, I'm kind of in the middle on it. I do like this. I think it's a nice gloss formula, but given the fact that it's this shade and then just the clear, I'm not really jumping up and down for it. But if we're thinking giftability, I think it's a pretty safe set to gift to someone because I think this shade is very easy and wearable. Anybody can like handle a clear gloss, and you know, you can top off other lip looks with the clear gloss. It's not like it's mandatory. You must wear this alone as a clear gloss. So I think it's, yes, for giftable, but for my own personal preference, I'm kind of still in the middle on it. I don't love it as much as the Fenty set. So the last kit I have to talk about here, I had no knowledge coming into this Summer Friday stuff. I'd never tried one of these. I had tried the gloss bombs from Fenty before. I had tried Tower 28, but these, I did not quite know what I was getting into. I just knew these seemed very hyped up on TikTok. So it's the Lip Butter Balm. They're giving you vanilla, vanilla beige, brown sugar, and poppy. They're little 0.16 ounce tubes, and they don't feel empty to me. I say that because I was critical of a Tarte blush set that I reviewed earlier in the season that really felt empty. The blush tape set, that was kind of a thumbs down. But let's try these on and try to show you. This is vanilla. So I am smelling subtle vanilla scent, and I will say, that texture is really good. It's rich, thick but not sticky, not greasy, all out comfort on the lips. This is the perfect timing. After you tried on some various things, you've been wiping your lips off with a makeup wipe, now you want that soothing balm on top. And this vanilla is just clear, okay? So you're getting your clear, and given that it's a very, like, I think treatment-oriented product, I'm fine with having a colorless one in there. It says, apply as needed throughout the day. Whenever lips need extra hydration, can be used under or over lipstick. I'm trying to think what it reminds me of in texture. Persona Day Mask, a little bit similar to that. Let's move on to the Vanilla Beige. I know I've heard this shade raved about. And so this, I should have shown you coming out of the tube what it looked like. See how it's a little bit like caramely colored? Oh, the scent on that seems even more apparent to me somehow. Like just sweeter. Ooh, I like that. I know my lips have a little more color naturally than they might normally have, given that I've been trying on some other stuff, but that's pretty. There's a nice glossy shine and just this cushiony feel on the lips, a nice amount of moisture, and I like the shade. I feel like, yeah, I could throw that on midday and feel like, dang, my lips look great. Not necessarily screaming for an additional product. Now we move on to brown sugar, the one in the kind of plummy tube. So this is what this looks like, just squeezed out. It looks brown. Ooh. I feel like we've just gotten progressively sweeter with the scent of each one. Oh man, I love this color. More richness on the lips, but still feeling like a neutral. Deep, but brownish deep, not berry deep. These are sweatpants kind of lip colors. You know, I know I said that about Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Sticks, the sweatpants of lip colors. These are the sweatpants of holiday kits so far. Like, this is nice. I'm not a sampler kind of girl. I love the chance to just sample these different shades rather than just having to purchase the one full size. This last one is called Poppy, so this one appears to be brighter. I have been experimenting more with these, and this one I haven't actually worn yet. So let's see what she looks like out of the tube. Ooh, looks truly orange. But mixing with the tone of your own lip, I think we're gonna see more red. And it smells just a little more like fruity than the others. The others had a straight up sweetness about them, ranging from vanilla to the brown sugar. I love how I am seeing some color from that. A soft, sheer, effortless red is kind of the way to my heart. This is the last thing I'm putting on my lips and it's staying there. I enjoy that so much. Gosh, I would have to give this a thumbs up. These were fun to try. I was eager to test them given the hype. And I think they're beautiful, cushiony, soft, subtle in the color department, but still make your lips look so full and pillowy and beautiful, you know? I say to this kit, thumbs up, glad I tried it. So the full thumbs up in this video were the Summer Fridays lip kit, the Fenty Gloss Bomb kit, and the LYS Blush Trio. And as far as the others I talked about, the Tower 28 and the Rare Beauty, those weren't total duds at all. They just didn't feel as essential and wonderful to me. So I'd love to hear your take in the comments section on these sets if you've tried them. I know there is a Sephora sale coming up, so this is good information to share with everyone. And let me know any other holiday things that you've come across that you would like to see me try, whether that comes from Ulta, Sephora, wherever. Leave your requests in the comments section. I really want to get to the things that you're interested in seeing reviews on. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will see you again soon. I love you. Bye.